at the end. So tonight I'm going to be covering how to sell on Facebook groups, finding and promoting on external groups. Now I know most of you are up and running on Facebook groups, so this is going to help you to teach your team how to get going. So, but as you know, to generate more sales and to grow our group further, we advertise on the buying and selling groups. And I do recommend it's a good idea to start locally at first, but I will say that we expand out very, very quickly. If you're adding a dozen groups a day, you can have quite a lot of groups quite quickly. Initially, you're looking for a minimum of 60 groups to promote your products if you're using the discussion post, but you will need more if you're using the marketplace. And I'm going to go and explain both of them in this training today. But just a little bit of a warning, remind everybody who comes into your business to be careful not to add too many at once, as this may flag up as suspicious activity. But initially we thought, you know, 100, 120 groups, 150 groups, you're putting a couple of posts twice a day. But now with the marketplace, we're recommending to get yourself 20 groups. So keep adding groups, just space them out and add 5 or 6 at a time. If you're new to Facebook or your new person's new to Facebook, just remember to remind them it is a social media. Be visible as a person. Use your timeline for personal posts and photographs. Now that doesn't have to be photographs of your children and what have you. I know people have no keen on putting photographs on public groups, but it could be a picture of where you're working today, where you're cleaning the business or taking the dogs for a walk, or just keep it active. It's a social website, it's a social site, and that's why it works for us. Add someone as admin to your group if you've not already done that. That's just in there as a reminder. And the main reason is because if you do too much activities, unfortunately, occasionally you can get the odd little ban, which I'm going to talk about throughout here. And if you've got someone else as an admin to your group, i.e. your partner, your spouse, then you can post while you're banned using their profile. But also have your sponsor as an admin if you haven't already done so. And you want to add your seller. I would recommend that you can do more than 10 a day, but 10 a day is a great amount. After a week, you've got 70. After 4 weeks, you've got 280. So you can build your groups up really, really quickly. And you can also ask your sponsor to help. Maybe add you to a few groups a day if they can, to build up these groups as quick as possible. But just keep adding yourself to groups. And as I say, I would say target a minimum of a couple of hundred. But keep your sponsors' guidelines there. Just a quick reminder for the people who don't know how to find the groups. It can vary, as you know, from device to device. This is how it looks on my laptop. It's down the left-hand side. But if you're stuck, just go to facebook.com/groups. You can find them anyway doing that way. And you want to go to buy and sell and start adding groups. Now, how to find the groups is fairly easy. You just need to put in your local area and they will all pop up. The groups will all start to pop up and you just add yourself to them. You might want to put buy and sell or Gumtree and Facebook. Get some tips from your sponsor on how to search and how to find groups. So the preparation. We select the products that you want to post in your own selling group for the day. Now, you might prepare them the night before, or you might just, if you're preparing them, putting the frames on them, etc., you might as well just post them at the same time as my thoughts. But you do want to have your products ready every single day, because we're recommending between around about 6 and 10 products minimum on your own group. Space throughout the day if you can. It doesn't necessarily have to be spaced. I quite often put them on and I don't space them. I just do one after the other, because when people start to comment, that keeps on moving them about. But a lot of people do like to space them through the day to catch the best buying times for people. And you can do more. In the early stages, we were concerned that people would get fed up seeing our notifications and might want to leave the group, etc., etc. Now we realise that not everybody sees the notifications, so the more notifications, the more chance they have seen it. So you want to get that first batch of products into your own group, because you're going to use the products and the descriptions from your own group to post later on the external groups. So discussion post or sell post. You can see there both. A discussion post, and I'll show you an example of that in a minute, just if you're new, in case you don't recognise the difference. They reach a completely different audience. It goes on a different way onto the groups. And what we recommend is a couple of products on 60 groups every single day. Now that may sound like it's a lot, but you're posting your original product in your own selling group, and then all you're doing is copying the text and just pasting it into groups. You may be looking at a couple of minutes per advert, so maybe less than that. I was doing it in 1 minute per advert. When you first start, you're probably a bit slower. Yes, you do have to put the time into it to get the sales. And there is the marketplace as well, where you can use your selling posts, where this can be done quickly and easily. And it also reaches a completely different audience, a completely different marketplace. It's going onto the PCs, it's very highlighted on your, it's going onto your phones, it's going onto your Android apps, and it's highlighted, because if you open up your Facebook app, the marketplace, if anybody's posted something, you get a notification. And I don't know about you, I look at every single notification. I am looking to see if it's my products or my checks, but I look at every single notification. So very, very quickly for the new people, I'm just going to go through the marketplace on a PC or a laptop and on your telephone. But basically you can post to 21 groups in literally minutes using your laptop or your PC. Now, I've put there without a ban. Ignore that. That was from the phone. With the marketplace on your PC or laptop, it pays to be cautious and to build your presence up the same as we do with every activities. You know, maybe try a few products and then increase gradually, because it does keep the footprint on your laptop, and you do seem to be able to get more placed on a phone with less chance of a ban. But as I say, I'll cover both. So the Facebook and the marketplace, you're going to post on a selling post. So just go to any selling group that you've got there, click the sell button, and then just put the details on the product under sell. Now, before posting, you can share to the marketplace and 20 other groups. However, I break it into two. I post there, I just click post, and I've posted it to the marketplace. Now, the reason I've done that is, if you can see below here in tiny wee writing, this is where, if you wanted to post it to another 20 places, you'd have to scroll down them. And it doesn't count them for you, and it doesn't tell you how many's in the group. So what I do is I click post, and then this comes up. The whole product will show up, and then you just click post to more places, and you see this one. And this is the one I like, because this one tells you when you've reached your limit. And the marketplace normally is the one that gives you 21, so it's usually 20 groups and one on the marketplace. And you can literally just scroll down, you can see how many members. It's got a better format, it's easier to do. And as I say, the thing I like about it is this tells you when you have reached your limit. Doing it the other way, you got to count, and I got carried away and did 30 odd, and none of them went up, because it didn't ban me, they just didn't post them. So you really want to put what Facebook are limiting you to. So on your phone or app or Android phone, this is what it's going to look like on your screen. You just open up your Facebook by clicking the app, and then you go to the little cart down the bottom. Now, it'll be depending on what you're using. With mine, with an iPhone, these things are down the bottom, some are up the top. And on my Kindle, I've got the app, but I don't get the marketplace. But the fantastic thing is, if you can't get it on one, you can usually get it on another. And most households these days have laptops, Kindles. This house the other day had 4 laptops in it. The girls brought theirs, my brother's got his, I've got mine, and my nephew had his Google Chrome thing. We've got plenty of things to choose for. And it's really utilising everything. And the reason that I like to encourage people to use the marketplace is we're doing 2 products on 60 discussion every day. We can then back that up and do another couple hundred posts in seconds and have double the amount of adverts out there, both on different audiences. I know they end up in the same page on the same selling group, but the notifications are going out to different audiences. Very briefly, in case you don't know or your new member doesn't know, you just literally click on sell. It opens up in your camera roll. You click the photograph of the product that you want, just simply by touching it, and then click the next button. Put the name, description, everything you want, the price, put in the product price, and then just finish your post. You have to select a category, and then what it will say is post to more places. And these circles are your groups. These circles along here, my arrow's not working, there it is, it started to work again. And you can just literally go along and boom, 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 10. Now it does restrict you to 10, but it's so quick. If you've got 10 products in your own selling group and you post every single one of them, you've just literally posted another product in a matter of probably less than 2 or 3 minutes. So it's a really quick way of doing it. And you can actually, sorry, I'm ahead of my slides. It does give you the option to post to friends. I don't really recommend that because you can post to friends at any time. We're using these, you want to get it into the selling groups. And select your 10 allowed, as I say, by clicking the circle. It's now been posted, as I say, to your groups. Now, if you want to advance that and take it a stage further and double that 10 to 20, if you go to a PC or a laptop or something, some things like Androids don't allow you to do this. It will say post to more places, but it doesn't allow you to do this. So it is a bit of trial and error to find out what your system that you're using allows you to do and what systems you need to use. And you want to click on, you want to go to your profile and click on your activity log, which will show you your activity. Find one of the groups that you posted the product to, anyone, click on the notification, and you'll see this. You have X amount of sale posts. Please mark any items that you have sold. Click on that and you'll see a list of the products that you have posted on that group. You're looking for the most recent though. And there'll be that option to post to more places. And then what you can do is post it to another 10 places. So lots of nice, easy, simple ways to increase your activity for selling on Facebook. But the advice I would give you is to not exceed the limits. Don't exceed the limits. We don't want to be getting banned. The marketplace, especially on the phone and that, I was posting between 6 and 10 products every single day on a very inactive Facebook. Had been sitting dormant for a few months and I never even got the sniff of a ban. The nearest I've came was adding on my son's last week. I just kept adding groups. I was experimenting to see what I got away with, and eventually a box popped up just warning me to stop adding. They didn't even try to ban me. So now that we know how to post the products, we need to turn these into sales. So that's really important that we keep on top of our notifications. And here you see the notifications. And I think I mentioned the last time I did this training, this is personal, it's a personal choice, but what I prefer to do is to delete the notifications that aren't relevant. And all you have to do is you've got, see that one there, somebody else has posted, I don't really need to see that, and I just click three dots and hide the notification so that I can clearly see somebody's liked your post, somebody's commented on your post, and whatever. I want to clearly see any response that I have had to my products. What happened there? Was that doubler? I would recommend to have standard responses on a Word document or a draft email. Mainly the ones that I use is the ones that like the product, because when somebody likes a product, you want to take full advantage of that, and you want to invite them to your online shop. And here's what I say: thanks, Mary, and tag them for the like. If you would like more information, or if you'd like to order, please let me know. I also have lots more stunning products at www.facebook.com/groups/Lynn Max online shop. I use the link, and I have found I've been doing this for almost whenever K-Life launched. That is January 2015. I've been doing this since K-Life was launched, and I have never had any problems with bans or anything by putting this into the groups. And what happens is it does grow your group. It grew my group by over 200 members in less than 6 weeks. And it puts that particular post back up to the top of the group. It also notifies anybody who's liked it or made a comment. But what it does do is when you put the link, it opens up your cover photograph. So make sure you've got an attractive cover photograph that's inviting, that people want to come in and have a wee look. And your group will grow doing this. I'm ahead in my slides tonight. Sorry about that. I'm getting too smart by not looking at my trainings. But others for the group will ask to join your group, not just the person that you have said thanks for the like. Every time you do that, you might notice 3 or 4 people asking to join your group. So it's a great way to build your group organically. So how to respond to the comments on your discussion posts? First of all, like their comment. This notifies them that they've seen it, that you've seen it. Comments asking a question or showing an interest on a discussion post. Now these are just examples. You don't want to copy what I say parrot fashion. It's just a wee example. Just put it into your own words. But hi Joe blogs, and tag them. If you could message me, I'll arrange this for you, or you answer the question. You can also see a lot more stunning products at my group. Feel free to add yourself and any of your friends who may like the products. But you don't want to message them from a discussion post unless they're a friend. And even then, as your friends grow on Facebook, if you do too many messages to people that don't read them, or don't open them, or might even not like it and report you, you can get another reban. So with the discussions, we ask them to message us, just so we don't have any problems. But just keep on promoting your group at every opportunity. This is how your online shop is going to grow. If it's on a sell post or a marketplace post, they give you a little message box, which is absolutely fantastic. It's another reason that I love the marketplace as a new addition to our business, because people can go in and be responded to just by clicking this little message button, and my arrow doesn't like it here. So there's interested, how can I order a cat and owl please? And you can click it, I like it, reply to it, no problem Annie Blake. I can arrange that for you. I see a wee message box, I'll fire you over a message to sort that out for you. And the great thing about these messages, what I've found, is you're able to contact 100% of people who are commenting and showing an interest without a fear of a ban. That message box has been set up by Facebook Marketplace to make buying and selling easier. So it's a proper solicited message. It's not unsolicited. It's headed up with your product. It's headed up in Facebook style. And what I find is I get 100% of people reading them, which is absolutely brilliant. But you want to personal message them to consolidate the sale, no matter what the situation is. Somebody just says, I want to buy this, or da, da, da. It always has to be done in personal message to get this sale consolidated. And you want to, before you confirm things like when the order's likely to be delivered, just remember that this business is built on relationships. The catalogue side of the business works so well because we build a strong customer relationship where customers door to door. They like us as well as they like the products. And with the online side of the business, it's exactly the same. If you give that excellent customer service and be friendly with your customers, appreciate the business, and just keep it really nice and friendly, you'll find that you'll end up getting some really solid, good customers. So stick to what we do with the catalogues on the door theory, building a relationship and online, and you'll get the sales online. Confirm when the order is likely to be delivered, even if it's local or distance. If it's local, always get a contact telephone number, mainly because you might not get them on Facebook at that particular time. I know now with these apps and what have you, people are on Facebook a lot more often and they're logged in a lot, but not everybody's Facebook junkies. I certainly wouldn't be if it wasn't for Clunies. So if you can't get a hold of them, you've got a number, but having the address, the telephone number, it's just consolidating the sale. It's giving you the commitment and you know you're going to get that product delivered. Send the link to your online catalogue, and I prefer to send it after they've placed the order. Now you might wonder, why would you send it after they place the order? And this is personal, my personal choice, but what I found is on occasion when I've said to them, you know, why don't you have a look at some more products, maybe to get a free delivery, go have a look at the catalogue and see if there's anything else you want to buy, you can get a free delivery. I find that I can lose some sales by doing this because you're giving them that time gap, and then something interrupts them, they go make the dinner, they go do something else, it's the next day, and the sale has gone. So get the sale, consolidate it, get it organised, and then send them a copy of your online catalogue. And if you're delivering the product locally, please, please, please remember to take them a catalogue. But always, and I know I'm preaching to the converted, and you know this sounds like common sense, but you know, it doesn't always happen. Thank you very much for your order. I like to send a little emoji with the thanks a bunch. Thanks very much for your order. It's really, really appreciated. And normally the customers really like this. Oh, you're welcome, and they get dead chuffed. So the system that works: post a minimum 6 to 10 products in your own group every day. Doesn't take long, takes minutes. It used to take us longer to pick them than it took to post them. I think we're all getting quicker at that now. Discussion posts 2 to 3 new products every day on 60 groups. I've upped that to 3, that was an accident. It was an accident. Spacing out, posting to avoid bans, whether that's discussion posts, adding groups, 10 to 15, take a wee break, you know, just try and space it out throughout the day. But what happens with Facebook, as some of you already know, but for the new people out there, what happens with Facebook is the more activity that you do, the more likes, the more comments, the more posting, the more activity they allow you to do. Building up your footprint very, very gradually. Because you don't want to go to Facebook jail. Because the reason we don't want to get banned is because it stops the momentum in our business, and it can cost you a lot of money if you lose that momentum. In the marketplace post, I recommend a half a dozen. I do one collage, like 4 doorstops, so that gives me 10 products. I like to do doobie covers because it's single, double, king size, maybe even super king. It's about 6 to 10 products every single day on 21 groups. I'll take you seconds. And it does, on some apps, allow you to renew it after 7 days. I just logged in using my new iPhone to my other Facebook, and that renew button has been changed to manage. On another Facebook, it's logged in here, that one said renew. So I renewed the products on one Facebook and the next one said manage. So that might be a wee bonus that we're going to stop getting. So make hay while the sun shines with that one. But what some apps allow you to do is 7 days later you can go and renew every single post. And it's supposed to be up to 3 times, but I found by going into another app it allowed me to renew them all again. And then today, while I was doing this, posts that I did months ago, I renewed them all. So I don't know if the 3 time thing's changed, but I think the renew button might disappear and change to managed, which only allows you to edit or delete. So protecting your Facebook account from bans. Be active on Facebook. Always edit photographs. Always edit. If possible, snip them and edit them if you're copying from the website, because Facebook's cookies can trace that straight back to K-Life and Cleary, etc. if you don't make that personal to you. I won't keep on about the space now. I think I need to edit this training. But interact in the groups that you're posting me, like the odd product, or make a comment. Like and comment on friends' posts and videos. The more activity you do, the more activity you can do. So we use all these other ways of building up a presence. And to give you an example, like one of my friends joined the business and she's very, very, very active on Facebook. Before joining the business, she didn't have any problem doing 2 posts on 60 groups twice a day. Hit her bonus in 2 weeks because she was very active on Facebook. But most of us, unless you're in the younger generation, like my kids are always on it, but maybe most of us is the wrong thing to say. Some of us are not as active on it. So you have to build up that activity. It may take time in the early stages. We're building this up a little bit at a time. But as I say, the more liking, the more comment, the more interaction you do, the more that Facebook allow you to do. It does take time to build up your group. But eventually, we hope you have enough customers in your group that you won't have to advertise on the buying and selling groups. But to be honest with you, I don't think I'd ever stop. It's like saying you've got enough Clean Easy customers, let's never, catalogue customers, never do another blanket drop. Well, we do blanket drops to pick up more customers, don't we? But what I would say is with the marketplace and the fact that we can do quite a lot of bulk posting between the discussions in the marketplace, it is quite a good idea to have your groups organised, so you're not doing duplicate posts and posting the same product twice on the same group, which I've done, and you've just got a bit of an idea of what you're doing. And I mean, Facebook changes all the time, and I've showed you different ways to organise it, and it's changed again. But this is how you can get them into alphabetical order, because the easiest way is to get them onto either a Word document or an Excel spreadsheet in alphabetical order, so that you can keep a note of, like, there's the first 10 I've posted to, that's my next 10 A's, I've done all the A's, I've done all the B's, and move down so that you are nice and organised. And it's dead easy. You just want to go to the notification icon. Now you want to click on settings, and then that little button there, and it'll open up this page here. And all you don't do is scroll down to groups activity. Click on that. Click edit, which you'll see in a minute. Edit. And then it'll give you all your groups. Pat, for the first few, don't ask me why. The first few are not in alphabetical order, but the rest after that are in alphabetical order. Copy them and then start to take little notes. You might want to take little notes, see which groups are working best for you, or just anything that's relative to you. With the team building side, I take a note of which buying and selling groups allow me to post the business ad and promote the business. So just keep that side a little bit more organisation because of the amount of activities that we're able to do. And believe it or not, there's other sources on the internet. I'm not going to launch into a training on them tonight. But I'm just going to give you a few there that's working for people. Twitter, Spot, Friday Ads, Carousel, Gumtree, Instagram. I got another one the other day that was called, I can't remember it now. I did Google it. The app's not quite mastered yet. paint it or something. Somebody actually responded to a Gumtree ad and pitched me on another way of selling products, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. So there's new things happening all the time. But to be perfectly honest with you, Facebook's working absolutely fantastic. It's easy to master, and my best tip would be it is consistency all the way. Use a tracker, decide on a weekly basis exactly how many posts you're going to do for your products. Same if you're doing the team building, what your activities are, and follow through. And if you're recording your activities and it's not giving you the results, then you need to up it. Thank you very much for your time. I'll just stop sharing the screen and stop video.